Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how 7th graders stole my car. Like, what the f? I wasn't even drunk or high. That's the worst part. Okay, so let's dive in. So at the time, I was actually grounded. I was a junior in high school. It was Christmas. So my mom gave me a present. I opened the box. It was a note that said I was ungrounded. Like, that's maybe one of the best presents I've ever gotten, I think. Okay, anyways, was ungrounded. I was happy as because I was the only one of my friends that actually had a car. We couldn't drive anywhere. We were all young. So it's the day after Christmas. My homegirl and I are looking for something to do. It's Christmas break, everyone's off. We're just trying to have some nice, clean fun, right? I don't want to get grounded again because obviously as a junior, my mom is still grounding me. So I'm not trying to go down that road. We're like, what can we do? Well, we decide that at night we're going to go to the car wash and we're going to have a fight at the car wash. Whole foamy and the whole spray, and like we just wanted to have fun, you feel me? So nighttime comes, get ready, yada this, yada that, let's go. So me and my homegirl, we go to the car wash, the local car wash. I lived in a small town growing up. It's right across the street from the bowling alley, and that's like, you know, as a child growing up in our generation, you know, that's what you do if you live in a small town. You go to the bowling alley, they turn the lights off. The kids have fun, they can't go anywhere else. So everybody's at the bowling alley. A bunch of middle schoolers right across the street from the car wash whenever her and I pulled up. And we were the only ones at the car wash. You know, there's lights on and you could see us blatantly. It's just one of those that you put the money in. We were just chilling. But we didn't pay them any mind. Like, I mean, like when I'm telling you, it was a shit ton of them. There was probably like 20, 25 7th, 8th graders out there. They were all middle schoolers, thick. She just had a bra on and put on some little skimpy shorts, and I'm in my underwear because if you've seen my Instagram, I like to be in my underwear. I don't know. We turned the shit on and we fucking fighting, and when I'm telling you, those spray things are no joke. Like, we started really fighting in that fucking car wash because of how hard and how much that shit hurt. That shit is literally a pressure washer. I didn't really understand pressure washers when I was a junior because I just don't pressure wash it. Does it look like a pressure wash? Anyways, them shits hurt. I did not know the car wash was a pressure washer. And we was literally like almost damn near bleeding because of how hard we was spraying each other. So then we like get the foam and we're just spraying each other. Then we just like a whole fucking mess and fighting for the shit back and forth. And I'm playing music and we just vibing. It was a great fucking time, to be honest, and a great bonding experience. I suggest you try it, but just be careful of that pressure washer. Don't say I didn't warn you. The middle schoolers noticed us from across the street, right? And they're like, oh, and they all like come over to us and they're like Snapchatting and they're like, oh, look what's going on, look what's going on. And I'm playing music and, you know, her and I still fighting. We, you know, we kind of being a little bit more aware of what's going on, but you know, we still having a good time because people watch. Fuck. One of them comes up and they're like, yo, do you mind if I play music? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because to me, you know, you just trying to play some music on the aux cord. Like, you don't got no bad intentions. The fuck? You a whole kid. So I walked over to the car and I all wet in my underwear and shit with all these fucking kids around, but I was a kid too, so it's not really weird, but it's still weird because they were Snapchatting and shit and recording, but that's probably why they were recording, because we were a whole mess. Had soap everywhere, soaking wet, like we were a mess. And I unplugged my phone from the aux cord. You know, I'm always just kind of like a little bit aware of situations and surroundings, you know, or I try to be. So I put my phone underneath the mat in the back seat. Just in case, because there's a lot of kids around, just in case one of them wanted to have some sticky fingers. And my homegirl, she left her phone in the car. And we just went back to wrestling like it was nothing, like we were just still having fun. All of a sudden, the music, you know, kind of stopped because he like turned the car on, and you know, I stopped fucking with her. And I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He starts pressing down on the gas pedal while the car was in park, and you know, you hear the engine flaring up. He did that like 3 or 4 times. That's when I was really, you know, just like, bro, you know, you gotta get out. Like, this ain't cool no more. That little bitch put that shit in drive. He drove the fuck off. And then he like stopped, like, he like turned out of the car wash and kind of stopped down the street. And I'm like, okay, you know, like, it's a joke, you know, ha ha ha, it's not really that fucking funny no more. Maybe he's gonna do a U-turn, just bring it back, be like, oh, sorry, I just wanted to, you know, whatever the fuck. Kid's just gonna be motherfucking kid. He did that so his friend could get in the car. Because his friends was hauling ass down the street after him. He whipped that bitch and went down one of the motherfucking side streets. And that little nigga was gone. And my homegirl and I standing there in our underwear, wet with soap, just looking like,
I got a bad feeling about this.
Neither one of us got our phones. Both of them are in the car. Don't got a car. I wanted to just... And then her and I walk our naked ass down to the motherfucking bowling alley that's lit as shit on a fucking after Christmas night. Everybody in that bitch. And we walk up to the lobby and we're like, can you please call 911? And they're looking at us, and it was a whole mess. And then out of all of this, I'm like, fuck, now I gotta call my mom and tell her that my car is stolen. Like, I just got ungrounded. And I'm like, oh my shit. I'm never gonna be able to live a life ever again. So I call my mom and I'm just like sweating. I'm so nervous to tell her what happened. And she doesn't say much on the phone. And somehow I forgot to tell her to bring me some clothes. Probably because I was so nervous on the fucking phone. And then my mom gets there and she is just laughing her ass off when she sees me and my homegirl. Like, she was dying. And so was my stepdad. Like, they just could not get enough of the image of me and my homegirl just sitting there like with our sad ass long faces like, whoo. Dog, like, now we gotta find the car. Like, the police are out looking for it, but I need to find the fucking car. And we're like running through options, like thinking, you know, oh, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? And then I remember I slid my phone underneath the back carpet. Log in to find my iPhone so we can track it. And sure enough, we found that bitch just like that. We pull up and they make us stay inside and we wait until the cops get there. So we get out the car and the first thing that we notice is little baby is parked in the median in the grass. And we walk up and she looks like a madhouse. Like, one window is shattered in the back. You can see in, there's glass all over the inside. The door handle was broken. They broke that shit off. The outside, it looked like they had sideswiped a pole or something. I don't know. But they had like broken another door handle also. And they had driven. They had driven. Anyways, they had driven with the emergency brake on and it fucked up like a lot of my brakes. And I just could not like believe this happened to me. I was like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? I just got ungrounded. Like, what the fuck? So as we're still looking in the car, I go and I know that my phone's in the car because we were able to locate it, and I go under the mat and, you know, yay, my phone's still there, right? My homegirl's wallet, however, was completely empty. They took every fucking thing out of it. They could have just took the wallet. Like, it was a big wallet with a lot of fucking pages and shit. They just took everything out. Whatever. They had stolen her phone also, which was really shitty, and I felt like really bad because, you know, like I had my phone and she didn't have hers, and it was like my car and my idea, and sorry sis if you're watching. Anyways, that's the story of how the 7th grader stole my car. Y'all need to stop trying to bitch. Period. But let me know what you would have done. Would you have ran after the car right after it had driven off? Would you have thought it was a joke like me? Would you have fought the little kids when they was motherfucking talking shit? Would it have been worth dealing the ass to them? Let me know in the comments below.